Welcome aboard. Seize the moment. We're aboard 2018 Sabre 42 Salon Express here in sparkling Sydney Harbor, and she's available for sale. And I'm going to walk through the vessel and give you some indication of some of the beautiful features that make her such a spectacular vessel. We got a nice, big, spacious cockpit with beautiful polished teak, varnished teak timber cockpit table and spacious seating, teak laid decks, and with very wide walk-around side decks and very firm handholds, a big awning that covers the entire cockpit, so you and your guests can sit out of the sun but enjoy the airflow that on a beautiful day like this. And coming aboard, entry through these highly polished, electro-polished stainless steel doors, and with great light and visibility, which is a real Sabre hallmark and something to really consider when operating a vessel. Great airflow. You've got the entry into the salon through there, and then also got these wonderful drop-down counterweighted windows on either side that'll enable the vessel to flow of air right through the entire boat. But very easy to close up when the weather's less favorable. And coming in here, you've got teak and holly sole, beautiful cherry cabinetry. The entire vessel is built utilizing with a unitized bonded structure. All the interior furniture is hand built by shipwright craftsmen in Maine in the U.S. and bonded as a structural unitization to the hull. So she's very tight, very very structurally rigid vessel. Great light and air. Again, big opening windows. These gorgeous ocean air blinds that drop down and lift up very easily, providing privacy and shade. And those surround the boat. Downlights that are dimmable. Again, another nice cherry table. This actually drops down with a filler cushion set up to convert, to make another berth if required. Another, Sabre always include a beautiful toolkit that comes with the boat, and that's another Sabre feature that I think is worthy of note. Twin stid leather, ultra leather helm chairs, which are beautifully mounted with great access to the side door. And once you've had a side door in a vessel, you'd be hard pressed to be without one. Overhead ventilation. Again, look at the visibility, and the helm is beautifully laid out. This particular model has twin IPS 600s from Volvo Penta, which is the biggest power option in this boat. She was commissioned new by us in 2018 here in Sydney for a very knowledgeable yachtsman who really spared no expense in outfitting her with the best of everything electronic-wise. You've got Garmin glass bridge screens, wind indicator that's duplicated on the screen, and diesel heater ducted throughout the vessel. That's another thing. And to complement what it is already has a big generator, 11.5 kV day generator, and triple zone reverse cycle heat and air conditioning, but also this diesel heater. So if you wanted to cruise Tasmania, or even on those frosty winter mornings here in Sydney, that's a really nice feature. Fusion stereo, that's interfaced with the Garmin screens, and then of course the joystick control with station hold and docking. In addition, the owner has has fitted this particular vessel with a dockmate remote docking system, so you can walk around the boat with the joystick control and operate from maneuverability dockside from anywhere. And so the helm station is beautifully laid out, extremely accessible. Another thing that's really important to note is the way you move around a boat. And ergonomically, Sabre have always considered how that needs to be done, how people move around a boat, large, uncluttered, spacious areas that are quite traditional but highly functional. And another neat feature is that's fairly unique to Sabre is the mid-level galley. This particular galley layout is part of, if you're entertaining, you've got the ability to stand in the galley and be part of your social conversation and guests and hand hors d'oeuvres or prepared food or anything like that, but without being in the way and not at all feeling confined. So it offers all the benefits of a galley up arrangement without the downside of plugging up social spaces. And dual Vitrifrigo refrigerators, another additional refrigerator, beautifully finished, spice and storage drawers, deep stainless steel sink, solid surface countertops, solid surface Corian. All the step space is utilized. You've got inlays and solid cherry. Everything is extremely is hand built and to a very, very high standard. It's I say you can if you're looking for furniture, you can shop at IKEA or you can go to a custom cabinet maker. Well, the Sabre's the custom cabinet maker, and designed and built to stand the test of time. Again, the flow of the movement down here from the galley sole, which has a beautiful burled maple finish. Again, more storage underneath here. Under the galley sole, you've got a big storage compartment there with slide-out drawers, and again, some of the ship systems in there, very easily accessible. But also a great place for dry stores for your galley stuff. She does feature a separate freezer as well, which is located in the engine room just under the salon deck. Very, very well laid out electrical panel. Switch independent breaker switches for all the systems. This is hinged and swings open to expose the wiring, which is all ABYC standard, as well as she's built to CE Category B for safety. So all stability and safety at sea is paramount, and that all the Sabre vessels are built that way. So moving down into the guest cabin, this particular 42 has a double guest cabin with pocket doors that slide open for privacy. So when when you have guests on board, it's a beautiful wide open space, big wide double berth, hanging locker, as well as individual lockers, and great ventilation all the way around, great lighting, all easily accessible from the bed. And then another neat feature is the way that, she only has one head and shower. This can function as a day head or a guest head for your guests. And then the owner's cabin, which has a pocket door as well, a big island queen berth, and then the head functions as an ensuite from within this space. So the owner's cabin, you step inside the owner's cabin, you see she's got a big queen berth, beautiful cabinetry throughout, and a very, very ship-like. Again, it's not a vessel that will date. She will look like a boat, looks like a boat today, and will look like a boat in 30 years. Very, very timeless. A nice long mirror, and then a big stall shower, you can see. And again, escape hatch as well as additional ventilation. Beautiful cherry battens overhead. All the furniture is hand built by craftsmen in Maine, out of cherry wood and finished with a satin varnish that it ages and gets a patina to it that actually improves with age. Storage space abounds in the boat, and you know, if you're in the market for a cruising boat, a couples cruising boat that does a lot of things well, and looks like a boat and will stand the test of time, this Sabre 42 Salon Express is available, and we sold her new and have looked after her for her current owner, it's just a stunning vessel. She'll cruise at 32 knots in quiet comfort, very, very fuel efficient, and has a top speed of over 34 knots and a range of about 325 nautical miles. So if you're running, you know, the previous owner took her from here from Sydney Harbor up through the Whitsundays, and had intended to do some longer range cruising, but found that he wanted a Sabre 48, so he's traded her in on a 48 Salon Express, and now she's available for you to use and enjoy.